Hello and welcome back to the Plans and Plot Twist podcast. You are joined by your hosts Nat
and Kimmy
as we navigate the chaos, laughs and unexpected turns of adulthood without instructions. If you ever feel like everyone else has it figured out, spoiler, they don't. This is your safe space to remind you that life is messy, unpredictable, and that is totally okay. So this week we're carrying on with friendships and we're going to look about how friendships last. But first, hey Kimmy.
Hey Nat.
How you doing?
Good.
How was your week?
I've been watching Married at First Sight. I'm watching their latest season for Australia. One guy is very, very skeptical he doesn't believe in it, but he's doing it.
This is what I don't understand. If you're so skeptical, why are you on that show?
He wants to
be proven wrong.
Yes. Or he wants to prove them that it doesn't work.
If he's like, I want to go on and like prove it doesn't work, but then you're putting someone else's like life and happiness. That's a bit mean because you're toying with someone else at this point.
Exactly. So it probably makes sense for him not to be there. I finished Love is Blind, Ohio.
Oh.
And that was dramatic.
I'm so behind on like all TV. Is Love is Blind good?
It's really good. But it makes you think, is Love Blind? Because sometimes you do see people get married after and it works out well. But I think it's a low percentage, right? When people start seeing each other, then they go, oh, actually, I'm not physically attracted to you. You need to have that chemistry.
So I watched the first few seasons, but I find with a lot of the reality TV shows, they usually only have 3 or 4 good seasons in them. People are going on there just for clout. I watched like the first couple of Love is Blind and they were really successful. I think they've got pretty good success rates. More and more people want to go on and whatnot. We were on holiday, it was a couple of years ago now, and we were by the pool and there was this other group there. And one of them was talking about how she'd been on Love is Blind. And I was like, that's so interesting. And she was like, not being shy about it. Like, I think it came out like 6 months after. But like, I was like waiting. And then I was like, she's on a TV show. So I was like in the pool, like swimming by, like trying to listen and trying to work out. But she was like telling her friends about it. And then they were like, oh, you just like waiting for your Instagram to like pop off and all this. And she was just like, yeah, pretty much. It's just going to happen overnight. All these people are going to start following me. What she said, the reason her and her other half on the show broke up wasn't the reason that was portrayed on the TV.
Like it was a complete different.
Not completely different. I don't know if she was like not allowed to fully say, so she was speaking half truths because it was on the right lines. But I was like, that's definitely not what she was saying by the pool. So I swam by very slowly. That's the last one I was like, properly invested in because I was like, I have seen this woman in the flesh, and she's not with the guy anymore. Sometimes they start getting edited towards drama more than actual love. That's how I felt like a couple of seasons of that.
I guess they need to make it like watchable.
People love the drama. I do love the drama. Like I love reality TV.
But then it makes me sad if I know that it wasn't true.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it was just for TV. Don't get me wrong, it's good TV, but it's fake.
Yeah, exactly.
What has been the highlight of your week?
Oh, what has been the highlight of my week? I find that there's this thing with people that go to the gym and enjoy going to the gym, that they're a bit wanky. But I am someone that enjoys going to the gym.
Very wanky.
I'm really wanky. I go to the gym. But like I actually do really enjoy going. But I went 4 times this week, so I feel quite proud of myself. I'm a bit smug.
The reason I go to the gym is the endorphins.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and you feel so good about yourself. One thing that I learned about going to the gym, it's really hard to go every single day because you also need to recover. You need to recover those muscles, or you just do a light workout, which is maybe walking 10,000 steps.
Just a casual 10,000.
Just a casual 10,000 steps.
It's one of those things because like I do get really tired. My aim is to go 3 times and then anything else is extra.
That's really good. What's your favorite workout? Do you have a favorite workout, for example,
Pilates.
Arms or legs, Pilates?
I love Pilates. That's like, honestly, it's a non-negotiable. I go to my Pilates class every week. And if I don't go, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
I love a class.
I love a class.
Love a class.
Love a class. We are discussing what makes friendships last. So, is there a key to making it last? And what do we think it is? Is it communication? Do you always have to be talking to remain close?
No. Let's go back to your first question. Is there a key to making it last? The main important point is to show up when it really matters, through the good and the bad. It could be yes, you got promoted, or the second one could be you lost a promotion or you lost a job or whatever. You're going through something really bad. It's about being there, showing up when it matters. And the second question you asked,
Do you think you always had to be talking to remain
talking.
close?
So I have a friend that we only talk once a year. The thing is, we don't moan about it. We just get on with it. And then when we meet each other, it's like, oh, everything is fine. You don't have to speak every day.
I think it's like different friends and different friendships make for different, like, need different levels of communication. I have friends that talk like constantly, constant stream of consciousness. I have other friends that you dip into them every few months or so and you're like, hey, how you doing? It's a bit more like catching up. But it's a nice balance to have different ones. Recently, we had some friends come over that moved to a different country. Honestly, it was like they never left. And I was about like, oh God, I've not seen them in like a year. What's it going to be like? Nothing changed at all. Well, that's a good example. It's just if you click, then you just click and it doesn't really matter. And sometimes it's nice to go to a friend and be like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And it's like bam, 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 bam. And then other friends you just need to be like constantly like
or sometimes just
away.
like memes.
Yeah, meme
like
friends.
just like Insta reels, just randomly.
I think that's a lovely way to be like, I'm thinking of, oh, this reminds me of you. I think you'll enjoy this. That is a lovely way. How do you keep the spark alive?
Keeping in touch is a key one. It doesn't have to be every day, but it could be the checking in that you mentioned before. Like, hey, how's it going? And having that download of updates. It may be sending a random voice note while you're walking to the supermarket. It could be a meme, Insta reel, friendships, long distance, and close ones. The spark is different. That is not a bad thing. It's just different pace because of the proximity.
Yeah. Also, you have different like rituals with people. So, for example, two of my closest uni friends don't live nearby, which is more Midlands. And obviously I'm in London and they're still up there. They're still like an hour apart, but I'm still 3 hours away from them. I'm so far. We're kind of like semi in touch constantly. Every now and again, every couple of weeks, someone will send something or say something. We'll have a little chat over Instagram. Occasionally we'll have a FaceTime. We have this agreement that we will see each other twice a year. We will see each other twice a year, whether it's just going away together. One of them has B&B. Sometimes we just go there. Super cute. How long as you have like whatever your ritual is between those friends and it'll work. And if you're willing to put the effort in, you all have to be willing to put the effort in. And like you said, showing up for like good times and bad times, even if it's just like, they're going through a really hard time and they might not necessarily reply, but sometimes all you need is a message like, hey, how you doing? Thinking of you. Or if you're having a bit of a tough time, but you're in a group chat and being able to see other people just having a little like natter and chat and just, you might not be in the headspace to join in, but it could be comforting to be like, oh, we want to have this conversation with you here. We're ready for you to jump in when you're ready. So as long as you have your rituals, then you're fine. Rituals are important. I have a theory for you. Someone said once, good friends don't say hi to each other when they message. Do you agree?
Yes, it could be mid-thought. I think in person is different. With a message, you don't have to because you can just be like, I'll have a drink or get me this. Also, it depends on the friendship that you have. If it's a friendship that you barely know, then they'll be like, oh, they shouldn't say hello. Because the message itself, it means hello. However, if it's a hi dot, full stop, stop what you're doing, check if she's okay or he's okay. Something is wrong. Something's wrong.
Punctuation matters.
Yes, punctuation matters.
It depends. I never say hi to you over a message. Just go straight in there.
Just go.
Bam. Where are you? What are you doing right now? It's a balance. I think I tend to not say hi to people. It's more of a personal thing. Like, hey, how are you? I'll just be like, yeah, you're right. This is what I need. This is what I need to say to you. Bam. Off we go. Don't necessarily need niceties. If someone says hi to me, I'll say hi back. I noticed the other day when I was messaging, I never say hi to people. I just go straight in. Like I said, punctuation and emojis is all you need. Your thoughts on friend holidays? Do you have any good or bad stories?
They are make or break because it can go good. It could be really bad. So I went on holiday with this one friend and absolutely lovely, absolutely fun. We have a good time. However, she does have, like, it has to be her way or no way. So for example, our flight was at a particular time. We got up 6 hours ahead. Plenty of time. We had breakfast early in the morning. The sun hasn't even come out yet. I'm just a slow eater in general. So she kept on going, you are the slowest person to eat. She'll make all these comments and then make me feel bad. We're gonna be late. We have so much time. We get to the airport and now we're 5 hours in. I'm usually there 3 hours before the flight right? For 5 hours, I was just waiting around doing nothing. She was like, yes, let's do this again. And I was like,
But I haven't actually been on that many holidays with friends.
I like to create a itinerary, and I usually go with a friend and be like, hey, what do you want to do? Then I start building it out, and that's the way we compromise. To be honest, that was a very mild story I shared. I had another. It was Party Island, a very well-known party island in Europe. I've been to Ibiza 3 times with 3 different friendship groups. This one in particular, she's a party goer. She loves it. She has a good vibe. But she drank a bit too much, as we always do. Me and my other 2 friends, we were ready to go. We had to go to another destination, another party place. And she was so drunk, she couldn't join in. She had to stay in bed the whole time. It was so sad because we wanted her to join in. We were worried about her and we were checking if she was okay. We just wanted her to have a good time too. So the mood changed.
I've done like weekends away. I've not been like a week-long holiday. It's hard when different people want to do different things, right? But there's a balance to it all, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because like some people like go like beach farm holidays and like don't want to do anything at all. But then you have people that like want to go everything.
Yeah, I want to go hiking. I want to go biking. I want to go like mountain climbing. If you want to do that, great.
You should be having a very open conversation about what kind of holidays you guys want to be going on.
But then what if a person says, oh, I want to do wild adventures?
I don't think we're holiday partners.
I really want to go on holiday with you though.
You'd be like, well, if we do that, then I'm going to need a day off in between. There's nothing wrong with boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. Set your boundaries. There might be other people out there that are struggling with this. So
there might be. I say it like, just do it. I've got hiccups.
Apparently, the way to remove hiccups is to be scared. Look there. She knew it was coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. That's good.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Yes. See, you've seen it first. You've seen it live. It works.
So I want to play a little game called Friends versus Family. And I'm going to just give you some questions and statements. I'm going to ask you to see how you feel about them. Chosen family is spoken about a lot and is a phrase that I personally love. Is it something that you would use?
Yes.
Okay, don't elaborate. That's fine.
I feel like I have it. It's not spoken about though. Okay. No, like I anoint you as my chosen family. It just happens. I'm sure the other person knows as well. So I don't need to say it. They're just like family. You treat them like family. You're loyal to them. They're loyal to you. You check in on them. You care about them. You love them. And you're there for each other. That's what matters.
Or like that very deep connection. I definitely feel like I have a chosen family, especially here in London is my family. So I definitely feel like I have a chosen family here. Can friends ever replace family, or do you think they just fill a different role?
I don't think they can replace the family. I feel like they can fill a new role that you have yet to discover. So it's like it's a house and you have all the family in each room, but then you create a new room for your friend.
I guess it's like kind of like father figure, but they're not your father. You might admire them.
Yes.
But I think that's like a very different. But then I'm saying this coming from someone that has like a very like healthy family. They might be able to run parallel, but I don't think you can necessarily like replace one with the other.
It's like an expansion, I would say.
Yeah. Is there less obligation in friendships? Do you think that's a good or a bad thing?
Yes, there's less obligation. It's not a bad or a good thing. There's no bad connotation to it. With family, there's an invisible contract. With friends, there's no such contract, right? It's the risk because you're choosing that person, whereas your family, you're related by blood. But with the chosen family, you've chosen that person specifically, and that person doesn't have to choose you. But that person chose you too. It's like Pokemon, like, I choose you. And then you keep them in a Pokeball. But hey, they could escape. They could run away. Or they can just stick around like Pikachu.
Treat your friends like Pokemon. Then you feel more obligation to go to family events than necessarily friend events. But then I think it has like good and bad things. I think it's good to be held accountable and show up. But you should be also showing up for your friends. It's an interesting one. Definitely less obligation, but then it should be about the same because you should want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think friendships feel safer because they're chosen rather than inherited?
Yes and no. there's a safety in chosen relationships because the Pokemon theory, I choose you, they chose you.
I guess you have the opportunity to walk away from a friendship. Like walking away from family isn't necessarily as easy. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get on with your family. Just
Yeah.
because you're related doesn't mean you're the
Mm.
same. When you don't have family nearby, do friendships become more emotionally important?
Completely. You're around them, they become your chosen family, they're there for you. Sometimes family isn't always around, it might be distant, they might be busy with their families.
There's some things that you can't necessarily talk to your family about. There's some things I definitely wouldn't talk to my mum about, then you talk to your friends about, and
Sure.
vice versa.
It's maybe because you would understand my wavelength compared to my mum, or my mum doesn't need to know that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
need to know basis. Does family get more grace than friends when they mess up? And should they?
It's an unspoken rule. Like the family gets more chances.
Yeah,
You're more
yeah.
patient with them. They get more benefit of the doubt. The people who get the most grace should probably be the ones who treat you the best. You might have a parent that treats you bad. Do you give them grace?
I think some people do, especially when they're younger. They'll have someone in their family that just
Yeah.
keeps like messing up constantly, and they just keep going back and being like,
Mm.
"Oh yeah, but you know, it's my dad." And can you actually walk away? Walking away from family must be so difficult. I've seen situations where they continually let you down or screw up, and
Yeah.
it's like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." I don't think you'd
True.
necessarily accept that from a friend. So I think they do get more.
I think it's also a belonging, isn't it? You want to have that family. You want
Yeah.
to belong to that family.
With friendships, they can come and go. Family's just meant to be a constant line. So I imagine it's quite hard to let go of them. Have you ever felt closer to a friend than a family member? And do you think that's taboo to say?
Yes and yes. Yes, it is taboo to say. It's about how you communicate. I used to see my cousins all the time, and then suddenly we drifted apart, and then I made new friends. Bam, I'm closer to my friends.
I've definitely been closer to friends and family at different points. Like now, especially
it's-
like me and my
yeah.
brother get on like really, really well. Like one of my closest friends is my brother. But like when we were
Younger,
late
yeah.
teens, early 20s, we did not get on
Yeah.
like at all until we probably hit mid 20s. It's when we all moved out of the family house. We all just got on really well. And now I spend loads of time with my brother. I go to lots of gigs with my brother.
Yes, so
we do.
good.
It was one thing my dad said once. One thing he wishes he did more is seeing more live music. You'll never regret seeing live music. So now, like
That's
me and my
true.
brother try and go.
I love that. Yeah. I used to fight with my brother all the time, chuck things at each other, hit each other. And then as soon as you move out of the house and grow up, we don't need to do that.
Yeah. Oh, we're actually kind
Yeah,
of
actually,
similar.
you're quite cool.
Do you think friendships require more maintenance because there's no kind of default bond?
In an ideal world, we want friendships to be effortless, right? We romanticize that the idea that the real connection shouldn't need so much effort. But in reality, every relationship needs some sort of maintenance, some more than others, depends on the circumstance. But it does require one thing. I love this look on her face. It does require showing up. Just checking in whenever or even when you're exhausted and you're tired. That little text, it makes a difference. It could be the tiniest thing to say to someone, hey, I'm thinking about you. Every tiny effort you make, it means a lot to the other person.
I think sometimes I put more maintenance into my friendships than I do my family. But then, like, my family talk enough. We have a group chat. I mean, something's going on in the group chat once a week. Parents are retired. It's usually just been like, I've landed here, landed there. And you're like, oh, what a lovely time.
The retired life.
Don't worry. Only, 50 more years to go?
One time I said, I can't remember who I said it to. I wish I could retire. They're like, no, enjoy this time. You don't want to be old like us.
I'm
Retire
young,
this-
retire.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Exactly. I know what you mean. Do you think it's harder to walk away from your family than from your friends?
I think it'd be a different hard. Walking away from family, as I mentioned before, society is telling you that's a bad thing. You shouldn't do that. You're going against society. You're going against the narrative. When you're walking away from your friend, that's a different sort of grief because there's no script for it. And you're going through a breakup and it wasn't supposed to have an ending, but then it just happens. But sometimes friendship, it might have run its course. It's done.
I think it's the whole society thing. If you periodically let down by someone or it's just not healthy, you should be able to walk away. And there's something that feels a bit more like permanent when you say I'm going to walk away from family, because I think there's that society thing of that rejection, whereas friendships you can probably pull away and then back in with friends a bit more without necessarily them realizing, and just be like, oh, I'm a bit busy, and then get the space you need.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think if you need the space from family, it usually ends up being quite dramatic.
What's wrong with her? Is she okay?
I raised you and this is how you treat me. So it becomes a whole
Yep.
thing. Whereas friendships, you can just slowly back out and
Lean back.
Lean
Lean
back.
back. Lean back.
That's all we have time for today. Next week, we're going to have a little look at friendship breakdowns. So if you want to let us know about your friendship breakdowns, and we can share.
What's the worst friendship breakdown you've ever had?
Dramatic friendship breakdown you've ever seen on Instagram. And please like and give us 5 stars on Spotify. Thanks, guys. We love you.